Again, two very good goals. In fact, three very good goals in this game today. I think that when I saw Bolton's worldie go in, I thought, how many more worldies are we going to get against us? We had Giroud at Arsenal, we had Andy Carroll at West Ham, and then we had, was it Speed? Well, left foot, he's really bad foot as well. Chipped it in the top corner and caused a bit of panic. But quality of Christian's goals, Andros's run and cross, his header, and then a touch and volley. It was a sort of quality I haven't seen in the Premier League games we've played in, really, apart from the Watford game. So hopefully that will bring us more goals and give us a bit of confidence.
Sam, could this be the turning point for you? How much confidence could this give you?
I changed the side around an awful lot today and thought the side was very comfortable in the game without penetrating Bolton enough to have won it sooner before they even scored that one goal. That was frustrating and disappointing for me on the amount of control we had in the first half, but nothing to show for it. So there's still a weakness there in good open play that we have, and in good areas that we get, but not converting any of the chances or taking advantage of that, of course, until we scored the two goals we scored today. So I want to see more of that. I still also say defensively we were quite good today. I thought we kept Bolton out, but when you're going to go back to the Premier League again, it's a better quality of player that we have to be more defensively minded and better at as a unit. So hopefully that will get better. Everton are going to come there with great confidence next week. So it was nice to get through when we drew. We went all the way to Bolton and drew, so it was nice to get through. And of course, when Manchester City come around in a couple of weeks' time, it'd be nice to play that game. But the most important thing now is Everton and getting the players ready for that.
Can I ask you about transfers, Sam? Is the deal with Carl Jacobson, is that any further down the line?
Not yet, not that I know of. So I'll be speaking to the chairman tomorrow. Probably speak to him tonight after this at some length to see what is what and where we are and what has been accepted and what hasn't been accepted. So in that text we will obviously let you know as soon as we've completed any deals. We are trying and spreading our wings far and wide, and hopefully in the next 48 hours at least one of those targets will be saying yes and they'll come for the medical, pass the medical and sign on for it.
How many players are you looking for within the January?
Well, it's hard to say how many we're looking for. I know we've got about 5 or 6, maybe even as many 8 players, and all across Europe as well as in this country. And up to now we've only had one accepted, which is difficult.
Sam, can I just ask how much this will improve the belief in the team? Because I know on Monday you spoke about that being the quality that's really lacking at the moment.
I think that wins obviously grow confidence. I think that there's no doubt about that. I think that how much confidence we get from this game going into Everton will show on Saturday. I think that a big test against Everton, if we can get a result, that will grow the confidence a bit more. I don't think we'd have to beat Everton to get a bit of confidence, but if we got a result against Everton, if we got a win, that would be fantastic. I need the players to play better. Not just these players, but the players that play less happy. I need them to get to the top 4 and stay at the top 4 for a period of time to help us get out of the position we're in. And that comes from believing in their own ability and remembering where they used to be as a team, which was, go back to 2015 and go get some videos and watch you playing in those games when you went 5th in the Premier League, and let that bring the confidence to show you what you can do, and then go out with a positive attitude, a positive belief, and take that performance, put it in your mind, and then bring it on the pitch and play like that again. And we need that from every member between now and the end of the season to get out the problem we're in.
And how about Christian, his first goal since scoring against Hull in December?
2 great goals today. Should have had more, as we all know, but hasn't. But 2 very good goals. and brought us back level and then got us the victory. So it's not something that you want to do, to keep having to come back from losing the first goal. That's another area of concern for me. But tonight we did it, and we're very, very glad, and I'm very pleased with the quality of those 2 goals.
Sam, did Julian Speroni give you a decision to make next Saturday?
Did you, sorry?
Speroni?
Why do you think she had the first goal?
No, I mean, do you think he plays well enough to
I
challenge?
love the job. I'll wait and see. I haven't made my mind up yet. We'll see what every player's like now by Thursday. Most of these players will have to recover tomorrow, and we won't wait till Thursday when we get back together and start planning a strategy for Everton and the system and the best players suited for that day to try and compete against Everton for the first 11. So it looks like changes might have to be quite constant from here at the moment to be able to combat the opposition until we grow a bit more confidence, a few more results.
Sam, how does it feel to win a football match again? It's been a while for you.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah. I think that the disappointing thing for me, that big win should have been Watford, and look at the cost of it. You know, when I first arrived and we played Watford, and we took control of the game from the very start, scored a very good goal from Young and Kabul, and they got the penalty. And I thought to myself, well, this looks like if we put that in, it'd be a very nice start for us, or for me particularly. We give the lads a bit of confidence, and then all of a sudden we miss the penalty. We give a silly penalty away ourselves, and we end up with a point, and we all think that's not too bad. But it isn't now, is it? It looks a big 2 points drop now. So we've had to wait till this game to win a game, or certainly for me to win since I've been here. And I've got to try and get my first win in the Premier League as quickly as possible now.
Sam, you said the cup wasn't much of a priority, but then you celebrated quite passionately at the final whistle. Was that relief or something else?
Well, I like to win every game, and I would not have wanted that team to have lost to Bolton, because they would tell me that team's not a lot of that team, and some of that team's playing quite regularly. So I'm saying to them, are you good enough to play for me in the Premier League when you can't beat the side in League One at home? So I'm glad that they pulled that round and got that victory. Even though we dominated the game, you still got to go and win. And if we hadn't won, I'd have been extremely disappointed. But winning gives everybody a bit of relief for a short period of time. But by tomorrow lunchtime, it'll be let's get our minds on Everton and let's see what we've got to do. Speak to the chairman, and are we going to get anybody in the squad before the end of the week? And then, like I said, plan for picking the team.